Football has lost one of its true legends, and today Milan said its final goodbye. This is the story of Franco Baresi's funeral and the outpouring of grief that brought the football world to a standstill. On Friday, July 31, 2026, AC Milan announced the passing of Franco Baresi at the age of 66. He had been unwell for some time, having undergone surgery last year to remove a nodule found on his lung, followed by immunotherapy treatment. The exact cause of death hasn't been made public, but his health struggles had been known for months. In fact, his last public appearance came just this past February, when he carried the Olympic torch into the San Siro alongside former Inter captain Giuseppe Bergomi during the opening ceremony of the Milan Cortina Winter Games, a fitting final moment in the stadium that defined his life. AC Milan's tribute captured what he meant to the club. The history of Milan is in tears over the loss of Franco Baresi. His example and his depth will forever, like his number 6 shirt, be an integral and fundamental part of the club's DNA and journey. That number 6 was retired the moment he hung up his boots, a rare honor reserved only for the most untouchable legends. And the numbers behind that legend are staggering. Baresi spent 20 years at AC Milan, 15 of them as captain. He made 719 official appearances, scored 33 goals, and collected 18 trophies with the Rossoneri, 6 Serie A titles, 3 European Cups, 2 Intercontinental Cups, and multiple Italian and European Super Cups. With the Italy national team, he earned 81 caps, was part of the 1982 World Cup winning squad, and famously returned from a torn meniscus in just 25 days to start the 1994 World Cup final against Brazil in scorching Pasadena heat, a performance still remembered as one of the gutsiest in football history. Today, August 4th, Milan came to a standstill to say farewell. The funeral was held at 11 a.m. local time inside the historic Basilica of Sant'Ambrogio, one of the oldest and most significant churches in the city. Milan's mayor Giuseppe Sala even declared it an official day of mourning for the city in Baresi's honor. Thousands of fans lined the streets outside, waiting for a final glimpse of the man they called the captain. Inside, football royalty gathered to pay their respects. Paolo Maldini, another Milan icon, was there. So were Marco van Basten and Clarence Seedorf, 2 Dutch greats who shared the pitch with Baresi during Milan's golden era. Roberto Baggio and Alessandro Costacurta also came to say goodbye, alongside generations of stars whose careers Baresi shaped simply by being there before them. The current Milan squad is on pre-season tour in Australia and couldn't attend, but several players not on the trip made the trip back, including American forward Christian Pulisic, who wanted to pay his respects in person. The tributes from former teammates in the days leading up to the funeral were just as powerful. Former defender Filippo Galli remembered Baresi's quiet authority in the locker room, saying it only ever took a single glance from him to settle down a rowdy dressing room. Striker Daniel Massaro posted an emotional message online, writing that for the world Baresi was the captain, a legend of football, but for him he was simply Franco, a friend he shared unforgettable years with. He closed his tribute calling Baresi the eternal Libero, a nod to the free-roaming defensive role Baresi mastered like no one else. Franco Baresi wasn't just a defender. He was the heartbeat of a Milan side that dominated European football, a captain who led by presence rather than noise, and a symbol of loyalty in a sport that rarely sees anyone stay in one place for 2 decades. Today, the city he gave his career to gave him one final send-off worthy of everything he built. Rest in peace, Captain. Number 6 will never be worn again, and neither will your legacy be forgotten. If this moved you, drop a comment sharing what Franco Baresi meant to you, and subscribe for more tributes to the legends of the game.